Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to LI Sports Network for our final game of the evening here on the South Rink of the Rinks in Hauppauge, New York. A JV matchup for the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. Eastport South Manor Sharks taking on the Patchogue Medford Raiders. We just finished up a JV game here moments ago. It was a 5-2 victory. SCHSHL pulling off the upset over Smithtown Hauppauge. But these two teams coming in kind of on opposite ends of the standings. Pat Med 0-5-0. They're looking for their first win of the season. Of course, sitting at 0 points. That's all the way back in 15th place. Trying to gain a little bit of momentum. Still early in the season, but dropping to 0-6 could be disastrous for this team, and it's going to be a tough task for against ESM. 5-0-1 on the year. 11 points. That's good enough for first place. And SCHSHL beating Smithtown Hauppauge definitely helps the cause of the Sharks, as the Bulls were in third entering tonight's game before that loss 5-2 to SCHSHL. But for ESM last game, back on the 25th, it was a 5-1 win versus Ward Melville for their 5th win of the season. For the Raiders, back on the 23rd, 5-2 loss versus St. Anthony's. And it's been a struggle scoring-wise, really. That's been kind of the name of the game for Pat Med so far. Their top point getter at 5 points, Ryan Sapigay, Aiden Buscarino, and Luke Buck at 4 as well. Goaltender Michael Cagnetto, he started in all 5 games, and 840 goals against, has played, as well as he could pretty well, despite what the record kind of tells you. And he'll, of course, get the nod tonight. And we'll see if he can keep the pucks out of the net against a very good ESM offense, led by Ryan Helbig, Justin Masson, Michael Martorello, Ryan Sawicki, amongst others. Helbig leading the squad with 25 points on the year. And Damien Zakowicz and Kyle Antonucci kind of splitting time and goals so far this season, both 3 starts each. Zakowicz 1.42 goals against, Antonucci 2.81. We'll see momentarily who's going to get the start tonight for the Sharks, as both teams just concluding warm-ups, and we're just about set to get underway. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, Gabriel Vignato off to a decent start as well. Scored his 3 goals earlier in the season. Jack Fauci in the mix too. But for ESM, they've gotten contributions from every single player up and down their roster so far, both on the offensive side and the defensive side. As it appears, it'll be Kyle Antonucci getting the start tonight for the Sharks. And this ESM team, not only do they score a lot and win a lot, they don't allow too many goals. And that's the problem that Pat Med will have to solve tonight if they want to win this game. So we're just about set to go at center ice. Rolliker, Jacobson, and Buck will be the starting forward unit for Pat Med. And that'll be Martorello, Helbig, and the Sika as we are underway. That one gets knocked deep into the Pat Med zone. Lasika on it, sends it around the boards. Rodiker sends it back. Luca Zara tried to clear it, could not. Swung all the way back to the other side, pops out in front. Where is it? And it appears as though Cagnano has it. Came all the way across the boards. Helbig had his stick lifted. It's a great chance for Martoriello. And Cagnano, I don't know if he knew if he had it or not, but he did. So we stay scoreless. Pass thrown out towards the front. It's taken by Jacobson. Gets the blue line, sends it in. Soft bouncer covered by Antonucci. So face-off will be in the Sharks' end. Both teams making wholesale changes. Face-off will be to the right of Antonucci. Sharks in the home whites, going from left to right, trimmed in blue, and the Raiders in the road reds, trimmed in black and white as Azara snuck in there from a tough angle and just shot a bit too high. Another chance here in the slot, stopped and covered by the glove of Antonucci. So a great chance out in front for Margarello. For the Sharks since then, the Raiders have had a few opportunities of their own, as this one sent up the boards. Thrown towards the front, sticked away by Antonucci. Puck loose. Azara trying to get free in the slot. He turned a shot on, it was blocked. Comes back to the blue line, taken out of his own. Unable to get through with it was Luke Rahili. Dumped in, sent back out, all the way down. It'll go for an icing against the ESM. So the faceoff will come all the way back. Just a minute and a half into the hockey game, both teams making changes again. Puck down, won by ESM. Helbig. That's the center red. And leaves it for Vasika. Turning back. Vasika looking for a way in. Comes down the right wing. Cuts to the backhand, and the puck just rolled a bit too far. Gets in the corner. Centers it. Helbig turning. Moving to the center point. Drops it off. For a shot here. Say May. Rebound dropped down, but it's covered by Cagnetto on the shot by Justin Masson. So it'll be an offensive zone draw coming for the Sharks. In a scoreless first period thus far, just over 2 minutes in. And face off one cleanly by the Raiders. Here they come. 2-on-2. Down the wing. Behind the net. Centering pass goes through everyone. And will come all the way back down towards Cagnetto. And they'll play themselves. Send it all the way down the ice. Missed its intended target, so that Cagnetto ices the puck. And he'll have to deal with a draw on his own end now. Yes, I'm making another quick change after the icing. Vasika will take the draw. He wins it back. Shot redirected. Goes wide. It's redirected by Vasika. He was trying to center for Helbig. It hopped his stick. Meanwhile, breaking back the other way, here's a chance. And that shot, just getting a piece of it, was Antonucci. Pass sent out in front. Goes wide. Goes down for an icing. That was the captain, Gabriel Vignato III. Talked about what he could do pregame. He was able to sneak by for a almost partial breakaway there. But it appeared Antonucci just got a piece with the glove. So the Sharks restarting in their own end, send it around. Azara kept it in. Swung towards the front. Fauci backhands it behind. And now Pat Med setting up in the attacking end. Moved across. Azara. Left circle. Drags. Feed back across. Good save. Antonucci aggressive at the top of his crease. Keep that one out of the net. Off the shot from Jake Ranieri. Vignano turning back for Azara. Drags through. Azara. Another toe drag. Into the zone. Tried to cut to the slot. Spilled down. Puck still comes to the side of the net. Swept away by Antonucci. Shot from a tough angle blocked. Here come the Sharks. Sent ahead for Helbig. Just missed him. No icing. He'll be the first one on it. Get some help from Lasica. But it's taken away by Ranieri. Ranieri gets around one. Could be an on-man rush. Ranieri down the wing. Tried to center it. Second attempt. The shot got through. And that backed up Antonucci almost into his own net. But he's able to keep it out and hold on. 10:52 to go in the scoreless opening period. Face off one back to the point. Samulik, left point. Shot off a stick, goes across. And left behind the net by Buck. Kept in, shot along the ice, save made. Rebound bounced off a body, came to the near side of the half wall, thrown behind. Buck, turning, getting to the slot, shoots. That one might have been redirected down, but into the glove of Antonucci. A good strong stop made there. Face-off will be to the left of the crease. One back by ESM. Sent ahead. No icing. Pass was just in the skates of Logan McGregor. Comes around, taken by Rodiker. Left it for Buck. And he gets taken hard into the boards by Masoni. Gave him a shoulder. Back to the point. Thrown towards the net along the ice. Sticked away. Buck tries to drag through. Couldn't. Backhanded towards the net. It got blocked. And the slot knocked out of the zone. Chasing after that was Sawicki. Couldn't get to it. Sent back in by Pat Med, and they'll make some changes. It's Masson. Cuts towards the slot. Tries to drag his way through. Couldn't. Went down. Stick in the skates. No call. That one knocked off the stick of Rahili. Kept alive in the high slot. Sawicki drag, shoots into the glove of Cagnetto. He's got it. Scoreless first period thus far. Pat Med is on a rough start. They've been in a lot of games. They just haven't been able to finish. This one dumped all the way down. They'll go for an icing against the Raiders. And against this first place ESM team right there with them. Both teams have had a few chances thus far. Face off one to the side. Taken back by the Raiders and Vignano. Vignano down the wing. His shot muffled and goes behind. Thrown back towards the front. Vignano's backhander stopped. Sapagay takes a hit as he threw it behind. Sapagay keeps it moving. Taken away. Here's Azara. Cuts to the slot. Drag, shoots. Blocker save. Antonucci, a very aggressive goaltender. Is that one thrown from the corner there? Sneaks its way on goal. He covers it. As both teams make a few changes. Face off to the right of Antonucci. Cleared out to Helbig. Helbig ahead. Sent back to him, trying for the spinning shot attempt, couldn't get it on. Rainieri tries to clear, it'll just squeak past the blue line. Taken by Fauci, steps through, takes a spill, sends it ahead, Vignato around the net. Centering pass gets blocked. Rainieri takes it, tries to swing it up the boards. Taken away, and ESM will reset, and here's Helbig. Down the right wing. Helbig drags. Shoots. Tough angle shot. Stopped by Cagnetto. Rebound was cleared out of his own. Masson resets. Masson down the wing. Lost it to Fauci. Sends it ahead. For a possible break here. Trying to step through there, but unable to. Was Rocco Azara. Now he picks up on the other side. Sharp angle try was stopped. That one thrown in. Delayed offside coming up here. Sent back around the boards. Thrown out in front. Taken away by ESM. And they clear it. This one coming back down on the goalie. He sends it ahead for Azara. Azara makes a move down the left wing. Rocco Azara backhander gets through. They score. Fauci and Pat Med strikes first. Well, a play by Rocco Azara as he steps down the wall here. And Jack Fauci driving the lane. Backhand pass gets through right on his tape. And he's able to roof that one all over the glove. So a 1-0 lead for the Raiders. This one cleared out. And sent back in by the Sharks. 6.5 to go first period. Dearland poked off his stick and Buck plays it ahead. Delayed offside. Sharks touch up. Brought back in. A strong play made there by Alexander D'Amico. Sent around the boards. Buck there to intercept. D'Amico takes him to the wall. And this one taken away though. Here come the Sharks. Back the other way. Strong back checking. And it's left there in the corner. Raiders trying to get out of the zone. They will. Buck sweeps it ahead. Could be an odd-man rush here. Hustling back though to even up the numbers of the Sharks as that shot along the ice was stopped by Antonucci. Buck retreats. Buck. It's a nice move to get free. Through the neutral zone. Parked off his stick. D'Amico moves it. Vignato trying to hold it in, but D'Amico able to take in and move up ice with it. D'Amico tries to step through. Puck wouldn't come with him. Here come the Raiders. Jacobson into the zone. Tries to step through. Couldn't. Healy laid a shoulder into him up the boards. Azara swoops in to keep it in. Azara down the slot. Makes a move. And he scores. Luka Azara makes it 2-0 Raiders. He's able to settle it, keep it in, work his way to the slot. He's in alone, and then watch the patience here. And just able to squeeze that shot away and get it through to make it 2-0. I believe, looks like we have a timeout call here by the Sharks. Two quick goals for Pat Med in the last few minutes here. First, there was Rocco Azara setting up Jack Fauci. And then Luka Azara was able to take the clearing attempt as it kind of settled there just inside the blue line, made the most of it. With 4:58 to go in the first period. So 2-0 Raiders. And we'll see how the Sharks respond after that goal and the timeout. That one taken away, and the Raiders clear again. And could be a chance. And Luca Zara just had it poked away. Or excuse me, Rocco Zara. Rainieri into the attacking end, poked off his stick. Sika couldn't get it out. So now come for Helbig, and he backhands it into the Raiders end. 4.5 to go, first period. Helbig fires it across. Dumped in again. Vignato will take it. Knocked down to the ice. And losing his stick was Lasika. No call. A takeaway here. Rocco Asara backhand from the goal line. The stop. Tough angle. Rainieri to the point. Azara held it in momentarily. Lasika trying to spring Helbig for a breakaway. Couldn't. Second try gets through everyone. Goes all the way down for an icing. 3:44 to go first period, and it'll be a defensive zone draw coming up for the Sharks. And the faceoff is won. Back to Samulik. Goes one on. Redirected down. And the bouncing puck scooped up by Antonucci. Face-off one back by ESM. Chipped ahead. Wojciechowski. Got it out. Not all the way, assuming that's Martorello. Dump back in. Antonucci keeps it moving. Up ahead it goes. Here's McGregor over the line. Drag shoots. Handcuffed a little bit, and then that shot went wide. And then handcuffed Cagnetto a little bit. The rebound chance went wide. Thrown back down low. Puck loose in the slot. Taken back. Martorello spins one through the crease. No one home for the Sharks as they start to turn the pressure up. And finally, the Raiders clear it just outside the blue line. D'Amico, though, will swing it right back in. Cagnetto had it in skates, and he had to move it quickly. Kept in by Martorello. Backhanded, that one comes out. Taken away. Could be a chance here with a strong defensive play. Didn't allow Montenegro, they step through. Now Rahili picks it up. Vignato couldn't get it out. Martorello fumbles it a bit in the corner. Tries for the backhand centering feed. He didn't get everything on it, but it still got through. That one is sticked aside. Martorello. 2 minutes to go in the first. Sharks trying to answer. Martorello steps through. Gets all the way through. Tried to send it across, but the stick was lifted. Cleared out. Sawicki makes a move. Takes a hit. Helbig picks it up. Fires. Same rebound there, and it's scooped up by Vignato. Sent ahead, this one all the way out. It'll roll right on goal, and Antonucci will play it for Masson. This pass attempt was deflected dangerously, but it found its way out. They touch up, Buscarino pokes it forward. Moved around the boards. Kicked out towards the point, it's kept in. Trying to cut back Cesaro. Does, still finds the puck. Azara drags in the slot, couldn't get the clean shot away. It was knocked out of his own, and here's Lasico with some room to skate, 1-on-2. Down the wing, takes the shot too high as we hit the final minute of play here in the first period. Sent out of his own. Taken back by the Sharks. Masson leaves it for Helbig. Tries to step through. He couldn't get all the way through. The puck did, though. And finally it's taken away, and the Raiders clear it. Chipped out of the zone. Buscarino dumps it in. Sawicki back on it. Sends this one ahead. Sawicki. Moving into the zone. Sawicki drags, waits, shoots, fires it just too tall. 10 seconds to go. Rainieri gets it out. And the Sharks trying for one more rush. Look out, it could be the Raiders instead. Fauci trying to step through, he scores! That'll count, it beats the buzzer by about a second or two. What a goal by Jack Fauci. The steal at the blue line. Cut to his backhand, cut to his forehand, got bumped, stumbling down, and he's able to poke it 5-hole. And so that's how period number 1 ends. As the refs are discussing it, we'll see what happens when we start the second. But Pat Med off to a good start here, as we'll be right back for the second period on LI Sports Network. Welcome back to LI Sports Network here on, LI Sports Network. The second period about to get underway, and the 0-5-0 Pat Med Raiders leading the 5-0-1 ESM Sharks 3-0 after it was scoreless for probably the first 5 minutes or so here. As we're underway for period number 2, Jack Fauci got it started, assisted by Rocco Zara and Timothy Sambickler. As they're setting up again in the attacking zone. D'Amico will steal it though. He'll skate it out. Luca Zara got a big one as well, a great goal. Worked his way to the front, was very patient, and put it into the empty net. And then Jack Fauci got his second with 1 second remaining in the period. A highlight goal that will be sure to see tomorrow on last night's best. Created by the great Wally Mitchell. Showcasing the highlights for the best, highlights of the night, and that's definitely up there. Sharks trying to get on the board here. Sawicki at the half wall, able to hold it in and kick it into the corner. Rainieri back on it. And taken away. Here come the Sharks. Southern feed, they score! And so the Sharks are on the board to make it 3-1. It's Lasica. Great steal. Lasica just creeping there in the slot. And he one-times that one into the top of the net. And so a big goal for the Sharks after a strong first period from the Raiders to get right back into the hockey game. Chipped ahead. Rahili sends it behind. Left it behind. Southern feed looking for Rahili and a similar goal to the previous one. He fanned on it though, and here come the Raiders, but they give it up. And Rahili takes a shoulder, which looked like it would probably be interference, but neither ref has their arm up. And now Buck with the steal, pokes it ahead, sent it too far. He tried to chip it around the defender. Now the centering pass, only Sharks were there. Sent out of the zone. And now the Sharks trying to send it up ahead, but it was taken back. And here come the Raiders again. Shot from a tough angle was blocked. Centering feed, loose in the slot. Kicked finally out of the zone, and here come the Sharks with some speed. Helbig over the line, and that one blown dead for offside. It's Martorello just a shade ahead of the play. My apologies, the goal. Babinski from Helbig. Now I'm going to adjust my roster sheet because I have Lasica as number 23 and Babinski wearing number 23 tonight. So Babinski putting ESM on the board. He's out there now, and now he picks up the puck. Turning. Throws it down for Helbig. His pass attempt to the point got blocked. Now he gets it there. Return feed. Helbig. Tough angle. Slides it across. D'Amico was there at the far post. Pass just out of his reach. Chipped out by Napoli. Helbig brings it in. Tries to step through. Does. Drop pass. Score! That's 2 for Babinski. And their Sharks are right back within 1. What a play by Helbig. He's able to make that toe drag. And the unselfish play, the drop pass there, and another great shot to bring it back within 1. So a rough first period, and that awoken something here in the Sharks as they get back within the goal. Martorello tries to bring it in. It's taken away, and they tie it! Just like that, we are tied again. It's Rahili. Right off the face-off. Martorello lost it, but it just comes free in the slot, and he has time and room. Picks his spot, far side on the glove. And what a shot that was. So a brand new hockey game now. 11.5 to go, period 2. Ranieri trying to respond. His pass was blocked and sent back in by Miller Diagardo. Fauci, he's on hat-trick watch. As is Babinski for ESM. That shot high into the glove of Antonucci. So 11:17 to go in period number 2. What an interesting game this has been so far. The winless Raiders off to an incredible start in the first. Take a 3-0 lead. But you knew the Sharks wouldn't go down quietly, and, well, that's an understatement, as we're now tied here. Still relatively early in the second. Diagardo sends it ahead, a nice feed. Bit too hot for Fauci to handle, though. Fauci stumbles down. Azara takes a bump behind. Sent up for D'Amico. It took a weird bounce, though, and went to Ranieri. He couldn't quite handle it. He's knocked to the ice. Now with speed, Masson to his backhand. Backhands one on. Good save with the stick there from the goaltender, Cagnetto. And Ranieri taken hard into the boards, and the refs have been letting them play thus far. As now Ranieri giving a shot, now they won't, and Ranieri's going to go for that one. And he's not happy about that. They always catch the second guy is behind the net. Rainieri took a shot from behind. And that one, in my opinion, was less of a penalty. Still not a bad call necessarily, but it looks like he also got a misconduct. Obviously, the bench and Rainieri not too happy with that. Many of the fans here are not happy with it as well. So the first goal, Fauci from Azara and Sandbickler. The goalie in the net for Pat Med in the red, not wearing the usual Pat Med jersey. That is Sandbickler. And Cagnetto just stepped on the ice and went to the bench after that whistle. So I had it wrong this whole time. I apologize. So Liam Sandbickler has had himself a strong game thus far. Now, of course, a little bit of a struggle here in the second, but just some great play by the Sharks. I believe someone else got thrown out. It might have been a fan. Well, it looks like we're all set. And after all that, a 2-minute power play for the Sharks. But Azara, Rocco Azara steals it, takes a bump, but backhands it out. So it's Rainieri, a 10-minute unsportsmanlike conduct after not being too happy about the call. Offside there. Rainieri, 2 minutes for roughing was the initial call, then the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty being served by Robert Napoli. Face off just outside the Pat Med zone. Mortarello trying to carry it in. Just poked off his stick to the corner. Gives Fauci a bump. Sent up the board, Sawicki kept it in. Sawicki steps down to the corner. He's defended. Centering pass out in front. And that shot was denied. Helbig all alone. Good shoulder save made by Sandbickler. And scooped up and cleared all the way down. 1 minute gone, 1 minute remains on the ESM power play. Turnover, look out, could be a chance, but a strong follow-up defensive play did not allow Azara to get anything. Here come the Sharks with some speed, 3-on-2. Helbig works his way to the slot. Drake shoots off the post. Tried to go short side, beats Sandbickler, not the near side iron though. Babinski trying to drag his way through. Couldn't get all the way through. But picks it up on the other side in the corner. Now works his way up high. Sawicki drags. Tries to just backhand it to the front. He's knocked down to the ice. And then, Pat Med clears. And a delayed penalty. And it looks like it's against Pat Med, I believe, for that hit. It's Luca Azara. And he's going to get the gate for cross-checking. 11 seconds left on the Rainieri initial roughing minor. And so the Pat Med box getting a bit crowded here as we approach the midway point of the hockey game. Two minutes cross-checking on Azara, so for at least 11 more seconds here. We'll see how it plays out, but the 5-on-3. One back, fumbled out of the zone though, and a steal for Azara. Rocco Azara trying to turn it into a breakaway backhand, and he missed the net. Back to a 5-on-4. Martorello moves it. Martorello down low, centering feed, just hopped the stick of Ray Healy. Masson left it behind, stolen by Vignato, skates a little bit with him and fires it down. Azara turning up the heat, took the puck, trying to center it, and he's taken into the boards hard, and no call there. And here comes Ray Healy into the zone 3-on-2, tried for a shot, got blocked, a minute to go on the power play. D'Amico centering pass, Vignato stepped in front and clears it out of the zone. So Wicki, backhand to the head for Martorello, but the pass looked like it hit the linesman, and so Rodiker flings it back into the zone. Big hit there, no call, and a little bit slow to get up. Can't tell which shark that is behind the play, but that was a bit of a late hit. Azara trying to hit Sawicki, missed it. I believe it was Ray Healy who took the brunt of the hit. Final 20 seconds of this power play. Taken away. At least momentarily. Masson, though, steals it back. Time for one more rush here on the man advantage. He left it behind. Poke towards the blue line. And Pat Med, after all that, is going to kill off the very shortened 5-on-3. And so we're back to 5-a-side. Still 3-3. Martorello left it behind, sent around the boards. Thrown back in, off Martorello's skate. He didn't know where it was. Throws it back down. Just under 6 minutes to go in period number 2. Around the boards it goes. Fauci went by him, but he blocks that dump in and clears it out. Babinski retreats on it. Moving through the neutral zone, now we'll bring it in. Down the wall, he's got 2. He'll drop it back to the point. Fumbled though at the blue line there, and it comes out by McGregor. Hobit sends it ahead. Martorello chips it back for him, delayed offside. Ignato spills down. Dumped back in and sent right back. That won't go on net. Play the side by Antonucci. Sent out of his own. D'Amico down the wing, in and out of the glove of Sandpickler. Rebound thrown off him again. Comes to the other side. Centering feed. Got through, cleared out. And getting to this one first is Fauci. 2-on-2. Throws a shot on. Good glove save. And cover by Antonucci. 4:29 to go, period number 2. Sharks making some late changes. Bring in Persephone Butzitz, among others. Raiders make a last change here as well. Bring in Sapigay. They win the draw cleanly. Buck couldn't get it towards the front. Now Butzitz in their skates. Knocks it out of his own. Turning back on it, Sapigay. Drops it. Buck. Poked off his stick by Ray Healy. Puck loose behind, finds Sapigay. Tough angle, and that one off the mask. Rebound there from a tough angle again. Sapigay was denied and gets knocked down. Samulik at the point takes a shot, redirected in! Ryan Sapigay, great hand-eye, and Pat Med goes back in front. Back for Samulik. His time, he winds it up a little bit. Kind of a low shot there. Ryan Sapuge got knocked down as he sent that puck around the boards. Gets back up, gets towards the front of the net just in time to redirect that one off the post and in. So back to a 4-3 lead for Pat Med, just under 4 minutes to go, period 2. D'Amico steps out, back to the point. Masson, shot blocked by Fauci. Babinski from Masson. Back around the boards. D'Amico doing battle there. Sent around, Sawicki. Tries to keep it moving. Across. Babinski settles, down low, D'Amico. Good puck moving here by the Sharks. They keep it alive at the point. Just keeping it inside the zone there was Babinski, throws it down. Samulik, he lost it. Centering pass was deflected, it will come out of his own. Sapuge from Samulik with exactly 4 minutes to go in the second. One off the skate of Masson. Around the net. Sawicki keeps it in. Shot on, deflected down, saving the rebound. Sam Pickler got that as well. Sent to the slot. It was picked off. And skating up with his Diogardo. Dumps it in. Pass ahead for Helbig. Fauci with the check, look out, could be a break for Buck. Buck leaning in, save made, rebound. Buck overskates it, and it's cleared out by the Sharks. Buck there with a mini breakaway, had to deal with a defender though on his back the whole way. Fauci steps through, draws a call. Fauci, shot, glances over the top. Diogardo sends it around. First penalty against ESM here in a while. We finally get the whistle. 1:42 to go, period number 2. Chance for Pat Med to extend their lead. Babinski will be the one to go. Hooking is the call. So the face-off to the right of Antonucci. And they win it back. For a shot, missed the net. Buck retrieves. Buck, nice feed towards the slot. Vignano backhander, and the strong save by Antonucci. Tough to pick up on that backhander, but he got it. 88 seconds to go in period number 2. It's a hooking call on Colson Babinski. Penalty not up on the scoreboard right now. Well, it should be around a minute. Now they put it up, and they have it at 2 minutes. As here's a chance, breaking into the zone, short-handed breakaway, they score! And we're tied again, a big short-handed goal. ESM comes through. I believe that's Helbig, just splits the D, slides it home past Sandbickler. It was interesting, as I was saying right before that, they put the penalty up on the scoreboard finally. They left it at 2 minutes. There should have been about 15 minutes or so run off of the clock there. I wonder, I think that's what they're discussing. I don't know what they'll make of this. It reads 1:53 up there right now. They take it off again. So now they put back a 1:38. left on the penalty. But a shorthanded goal for ESM knots things up again. Ryan Helbig. And look out, turnover here, right in front, and a diving cover from Antonucci. Good chance for Pat Med there to take the lead right back, but Antonucci was alert and able to find it. A minute 6 to go in the period. Off the face-off. Delayed high stick coming here. Was played, so no high stick. One time, missed the net. 1 minute to go here in the second. Tie game. As we approach a minute to go on the power play. Of course, it may extend into the third if Pat Med's unable to score here in the second. Buck down the wing. Tries to flip one on. He left it behind though. Final half minute and a shorthanded chance here for ESM. Helbig again to his backhand. Forehand shot and he just missed that far post. That dumping attempt was blocked. Azara on it, but it's well offside. 14.8 to go in the second. 33 left on the power play. Face-off comes to the side. Vignato picked it up, left it behind. Final 10 of the period. Behind the net. Centering pass went too wide. Martorello clears it out. That'll do it for period number 2. What a period it was. 3-0 Pat Med after 1. ESM storms back to tie, and then the two teams trade goals late, including a shorthanded goal by Ryan Helbig. It will be 18 seconds of power play time for Pat Med when the third period begins here momentarily on LI Sports Network. And welcome back for the third period here on LI Sports Network. JV Hockey, Pat Med, ESM tied up at 4. 18 seconds of power play time for the Raiders. On the penalty, the hooking call against Colson Babinski. We're underway in period number 3. Final period of the evening here on the South Rink at the rinks in Hauppauge. Vignato sends it in. Masson back on it. Helbig will dump it out, and that will do it for the penalties. We're back to 5 aside. Way out of his net, Sam Bickler to send it ahead. Taken back in, though, Babinski. He's got 2. Centering feed all the way through. Kept alive, D'Amico. Sharks have not lost a regular or excuse me, a game in regulation so far this season. 5-0-1. The Raiders have not won a game yet this season, although 5-0. That's what's at stake here tonight. Of course, we're still tied early in the third. Babinski dealing with an oncoming checker. Blocked down. Helbig to his backhand. Slides it across. Strong stick there. Helbig again tries to thread it through, and another great defensive play made. And now played out. It's a great play there by Brandon Roniker. As it was sent out of play. 13:43 to go. Face-off one back for Martorello. Waits. Tries to get it through. Samulik blocked it and backhands it all the way out. No icing. Antonucci leaves it. Sent ahead by McGregor. And Rahili dumps it in. He'll chase. He'll get there first in front of Samulik. Leaves it. It was taken back by Diogardo. And now Martorello steals it. And his shot off a stick ramps up and out of play. Faceoff will stay in the Raider zone to the right side of St. Bickler's crease. Puck down, sent ahead. And good play to knock it down, and then sent into the zone, but from behind the red line there. So it's icing against Nicholas Umina. And so he made a great play to knock the pass down. Then some room to skate and just elected for the dump in. And he'll head back to the bench. So faceoff will come back to the Raiders' end. A chance to get it out there, couldn't, but it comes back. And that pass was thwarted, at least initially. Now comes to Jack Fauci. Has to deal with a teammate that went down, sliding right towards him. It was kept alive by Babinski, now chipped out. Azara tried to send ahead for Rainieri. He was picked off there by Sawicki. Sent ahead, Babinski drags, shoots. Good save made, and the cover. Sam Bickler at the top of his crease. A lot of playing time for these guys so far, especially this top line in white. I haven't seen much of some of the other guys so far, including Kalen Jackson, amongst others. As Rainieri takes a check, he goes down. Helbig. Turning, sends it across in the slot. That shot, big block there. So it goes out of play off the stick of Vignato. As it looked like Babinski had plenty of room there to take a good shot, and Vignato just stepped in front at the last moment. .12:08 to go. Another face-off in the Raiders' end, but it worked out fine for them there. Fauci tries to drag it through to the slot, and eventually got knocked off his stick. Rainieri knocked off his as well. Roniker follows it up, sends it in. Dumped off the boards. Good stick by Vignato. Left it behind though, and that one poked ahead, but just out of the reach of Martorello. Here comes Azara, speeding through. Azara on his backhand. Takes it behind, trying to pass it out. With Antonucci a bit out of position there. It didn't get through. This one sent out of his own by ESM. Rolling puck will not be icing. Vignato gets there. For Roniker. Ahead for Rainieri. Rainieri steps through on his backhand. Rainieri cuts back. Pressured by Martorello, and he'll just whip it around the boards. Swing pass, oh, that one deflected behind. Vignato wasn't picked up in front of the net. If that got through, he might have had a chance. Roniker shot, deflected by a high stick of Vignato over the net. That one appeared to be going over the net either way. But the faceoff will come back into the Raiders' end with 10:49 to go. Same circle, the far circle there. One back to Sawicki. Chipped up ahead, and the pass across to Buck, and the Raiders are out. Buck steps through a few before finally being separated from the puck. Helbig back the other way, shoots off the stick of Samulik, bounces down, a shot from the point, padded aside. And now it comes to the side of the net, and Sam Bickler's got it. Timothy Sandbickler has played a strong game tonight, as has Kyle Antonucci. Both goalies have been stellar, 4 behind each. But this could be a lot more of a high-scoring game. Plenty of offensive chances. Nearly a steal there for Buck. He was almost off to the races. Masson kept it away from him. In the corner, centering pass gets through everybody. Sawicki at the point, drag, shoots, it's blocked, it goes out of play. 9:52 to go, and the Sharks starting to spend a good amount of time here in the offensive zone. Haven't quite had anything to show for it thus far, though, in the third period. Forcing the slide right off the draw. It was flicked wide by Rahili. Back to the point. Shot thrown on along the ice. Stopped and covered by Sam Bickler. So another face-off. This has got to be approaching a record. Face-offs, almost consecutive face-offs, it feels like, in the same spot. Not too far apart from each other time-wise either, but here's Fauci. And we'll finally have one down this end as it's gloved by Antonucci. It'll come to the near side dot over here. Sharks making a last-minute change. Defensive zone draw, though, won by the Sharks, at least initially. It was knocked off the stick of the defender, and Fauci took it. Nice pass out in front. Vignato fanned on it. It's behind, trying to stuff it in. But Antonucci got back to hold his post, back to the point, and it comes out. Rodiker will bring it back towards his own end. Vignato, if he got that cleanly, there might have been a chance. There was still a chance as it went kind of wide behind the net. They almost were able to get the stuff attempt to go, but we play on tide. Helbig around the net, still with the puck. Trying to give it to Martorello, who's kicked off of his stick. And the Raiders have some room to skate here. A lot of room to skate. Roniker, he left it though for Rainieri. Almost turned it over there. Now it's sent ahead for Martorello. Steps through. In the slot, Ray Healy drags, and his shot goes wide. Now Zara, strong pass in the skates of Rainieri, picks it up, enters the zone on the forehand and just poked away at the last second. Picks it up in the corner, feed across, Azara had the open net, and he shot it wide. What a chance for Rocco Azara. Pass down low off the pad, it's loose. Fauci couldn't get it to go. Antonucci dives on it. A few incredible chances for Pat Med. And they come up empty. 7:56 to go. You gotta wonder if Azara maybe got in his own head a little bit. As Antonucci scrambled, he was able to at least make him think about it as he was diving across with the paddle. And Azara just flung it back to the far post, but missed too high. And then the last chance got through for Fauci. He couldn't quite settle it by the time he did. Antonucci was able to grab it. Helbig shot, knocked down and smothered by Sam Bickler. Face-off will be to the near side circle this time. See if ESM can respond as that shot went wide from Helbig. After maybe getting a bit lucky there after nearly giving up the lead, but they still have a chance to pull ahead here. Behind the net, Babinski separated from the puck. Helbig tried to help, instead it was taken away. Cleared, it does get out. Masson ahead. Taken away, here comes Sawicki, back in, down the slot. And that one hits the crossbar and goes out of play. Oh, some glorious chances down both ends, but we remain tied at 4. Sawicki right down the slot. High slot. Beats Sam Bickler. Just not the crossbar there. This one taken. Backhander from the goal line. Knocked away by Sam Bickler. Poke towards the front. Samulik clears it away. 7 minutes to go. Period number 3. Here's Rainieri down the left wing. Tries to step through. Does. Backhand to the cross. No Raiders there. Now Azara with a check. This one chipped out of the zone. Appeared to hit someone on the bench. They do blow it dead. So a face-off just outside the Sharks' end. I believe that hit Ray Healy. Now the puck's down. Fauci takes it. So we're moving into the final minutes here of this one. Past the halfway point of the third. Fauci poked off his stick out of the zone. Rainieri steps through. Rainieri down the wing. Cuts back. Pass to the point. Samulik deflected and will go off to the corner. Fauci trying to take it away. He does. Behind. Pass to Zara. Coming back to the point. Samulik gets there. Off of Azara. Comes back for Jackson. And Kalen Jackson moves it out of the zone for Martorello. Now Ray Healy drags and this shot blocked. Taken away by Martorello. Trying for the centering feed. Didn't get through. Rainieri. It's a chance to send it ahead for Azara. He does. 1-on-1. Could be a 2-on-1. But he couldn't quite handle the bouncing puck. Now he gets it at the side of the net. Stuff attempt stopped in Antonucci in aggressive cover. Strong play there by Logan McGregor to save the 2-on-1 attempt as Rainieri had help coming down the ice. Couldn't quite get it to him. 5:29 to go. Tie game. Not much time until Pat Med could possibly secure their first point of the season. Still a ways to go though. Here's Babinski. Helbig with him. 2-on-1, throws it across, and Helbig couldn't quite settle the puck. Centers the pass, taken away. Pat Med moves it up quickly. Here's Buck. And a strong play again. And so Pat Med trying to reset, send it up the board. Helbig. Vignato all over him. Pin to the kick plate, just inside the zone. Helbig tries to dig it free, does. Cuts, fires, missed the net. Sawicki throws it low. D'Amico pokes it. Babinski tries to center it. Helbig was parked in front. He couldn't get it through to him. D'Amico gets it through. Helbig on the backhand. Save, rebound. Was bouncing, and it bounced over the backhand try of Babinski. Sawicki. Pass Masson. Good move by Vignato. He's into the zone. Cuts back. Vignato sends it down. That centering pass trying to go for Jacobson. Didn't get through. Now it comes to Jacobson. Pokes it back. Sapugay had the goal to put Pat Med ahead 4-3 before it was tied by Helbig, shorthanded. Late in the second. Now Sawicki. Drag, shoots, blocked. Under 4 minutes to go. Center down in front and just touched wide. Helbig takes it, shoots it, and he hit the post, I believe. See Sam Bickler giving a little love to the post after that one. Here's Buck. Dumps it in just outside the blue line, steered away by Antonucci. Sawicki, both teams completing changes. Rahili touches it along for Jackson. Martorello just ahead of the play. He can't get back in time. It's offside. 3:16 remaining. Face-off will be on the bench's side. Rahili and Rainieri will take the draw. And here's Rainieri down the wing. Behind, tries to drag it to the front. I think he tried to center a pass and almost fooled Antonucci as it got caught in his pads. He's got it. 3:05 to go. Face off to the left of Antonucci. Taken away, Martorello steps around one, ahead for Babinski, moving in down the wing, shot too tall. Ramps all the way around the boards, and here comes Pat Med. That pass to no one in particular will be picked up by Babinski. Moves it ahead, Sawicki from Martorello, just past his stick, and sent back ahead by the Raiders. Sawicki will carry it in. 2.5 to go. Tries for Rahili. Knocked back towards the point. Martorello stole it. Tried to go through his own legs. Left it behind though and cleared out. Rahili back in. Just a bit offside. 2:20 remaining. Starting to get the feeling it could be next goal wins now. And what has been a thrilling but scoreless third period. Helbig shoots, blocked. Stumbling down there was a Raider. There was Nicholas Umina. Taken by the Sharks. Thrown towards the front and just out of the reach of D'Amico. 2 minutes to go. DeGardo fanned on it. Taken by Babinski. Chips it up the boards for himself. Throws it back to the point. Masson holds it. Throws it down. That one, pad save, rebound, another save. Down is the goalie, back out for Helbig, and it's stopped and held. What a goaltender duel we got going tonight. Sandbickler falling on his backside, made the stop, another stop. D'Amico worked it for Helbig, and from his backside, he's able to make the save. And it appears we have a timeout call coming here. From Pat Med. And what a finish we have coming up. Timothy Sandbickler and Kyle Antonucci take a bow. What a game it's been. This game feels like it could be about 7-7 or so, but instead we got 1:43 left. And coming out of this timeout will be a face-off to that far side circle in the Raider zone. Be D'Amico. It'll be Babinski. It'll be Helbig. Masson. For the Sharks. Sawicki as well. In the attacking end. Face-off tied up. And Vignato takes it, backhands it all the way down. That will go for an icing. Vignato under pressure there, just trying to get it out of the zone. Have to deal with the face-off down his own end. But didn't want to risk the turnover. It's loose there again, rolling towards the slot. Babinski fought off there by Vignato. Chipped ahead by Rainieri. He just pokes it ahead. Raiders get the center red, they'll dump it in. 1:20 to go. Rainieri takes it. Fauci just out of his reach, poked away. And here's D'Amico moving down the ice, down the wing. D'Amico centers it. Babinski couldn't get it to go. I believe it was stopped by Sam Bickler. Final minute. Helbig offside. 53 seconds to go. Face off just outside the Raiders' end. As they'll have Rainieri, Fauci, Vignato out there, Brodiker. It's taken by Helbig. Helbig trying to knife through Nazara out there as well for the Raiders. Rainieri fanned on the pass. Martirello the steal. Couldn't get it to go. Tries to swing it back towards the front. It bounces all the way back to the point. 35 left. Fauci back the other way. Throws one towards the net. It's deflected though and will go out of play. 30.8 left. Face-off will be inside the Sharks' end now. Rainieri and Babinski to do battle at the dot. It's in the linesman skates. Back to the point. Brodiker. Shot looking for the redirection. Nazar was alone in front. It missed. It went wide. So Wiki out of his own. Vignato finds it in his skates. Sends it back ahead. 15 seconds to go. Possible last rush for the Raiders. Rainieri brings it in. On his backhand. Cuts back. Taken to the boards. Cleared out. Vignato on it. Dumps it back in, and we will have overtime as the team's knotted up for a piece after an incredible third period, incredible game, scoreless third period. And it'll come down to these 4 minutes. Do we have a winner? We'll find out. What an exceptional game thus far from all the players tonight. But Timothy Sambickler and Kyle Antonucci, outstanding, standing on their heads at times to keep this game where it is. Overtime coming up. Who will be the hero? Will there be a zero? We'll skate 4-on-4 for 4 minutes. underway here in overtime. ESM wins the draw. Masson for Sawicki. Brings it in, fakes the shot. Chips to the head, it goes off to the corner. Sends it around for Helbig. He's pinned to the boards by Vignato. And Rainieri takes it. Starts ahead, cuts back, moves it up for Azara. Brings it in 1-on-3. Fakes the shot, taken away by Ray Healy. He tries to start with it. Dumps it in. Rainieri back on it. Steps around one. Brings it up the ice. Rainieri into the zone. Drags, cuts back, looking for some help. Able to hold the line, throws it across. It hops the stick of Azara. Nice move to get free in the corner. Throws it out in front. And Healy the only one there. He'll chip it out. 1 minute gone here in overtime. He took it away from Vignato. Healy trying to get through. Good defense by the Raiders. They start back with it. Here's Azara. Tries to chip it through. He gets by one. Azara down the left wing. Couldn't poke it towards the net. And it's taken back by Babinski. Up and down they go. Tight checking overtime. That shot into the glove and looking to maybe move it there with Sam Bickler, but a quick whistle will keep the face-off down that end. 2:32 remaining. In overtime, face-off on the near side, left of the crease. Tied up initially in the corner. It comes free for Babinski. Tough angle there, and it's a shoulder save made. And Rainieri pokes it ahead. Here he comes. Cuts towards the slot. Rainieri on the outside. Takes a shot, and Antonucci with a good save there. Almost caught off balance a little bit, but he recovers to make the save. Rainieri gasping for air. Still 2:15 to go in overtime. He tried to win it forward. It was poked away. Cleared out by the Sharks. Rodiker for Azara. He brings it in. Azara down the wall. Steps through. Tries the sharp angle. Try it at the post. It's in the air. Bounces down in the circle. Rainieri picks it up. Tried to get a shot off. It was blocked. Comes out of his own. Rodiker sends it back in. Azara touches up. Tries to take the puck away. Couldn't though. Sawicki on it. 1:40 to go. Sawicki. That'll go wide. Mortarello first one there. Pokes it down the wall. Vignato checks him. Rodiker moves it for Rainieri. Rainieri steps away from Mortarello. Around his net. Final 80 seconds ahead for Azara. Tries to send it across. It hit the skate of Helbig. Vignato with a nice move to give himself some space. Brings it in. Vignato drags. Tries to get through. Knocked to the ice. It'll come out of the zone. Rainieri looked to be going for a change, but he'll stay out there and retrieve the puck. They touch up. Rainieri trying to bring it in. Angled off by Masson. Chipped out of the boards by Helbig. 1 minute to go in overtime. Helbig tries to get through. Could not. Taken away, though. A good stick lift there. Helbig behind the net. Sharp angle. He scores! Ryan Helbig wins it for ESM in the final minute of overtime. And they will improve to 6-0-1 on the season. He steals it, takes it around the net. Not the best of angles there, right at the lower end of the circle, but he's able to wire it home. 45.4 left in overtime. The Raiders gave them everything they had, but in the end, the Sharks remain perfect in regulation and will still only have one total loss to their name. Meanwhile, for Pat Med, they'll stay winless, but they do get their first point of the year to move to 0-5-1. What a game, though, to conclude the SCHSHL action tonight. on the South Rink here at the rinks in Hauppauge. Pat Med will play on the 13th of November at 9 against East Islip. ESM next in action on the 8th, 10-10 puck drop versus Northport Huntington. Both of those will be here on LI Sports Network. But what a finish. Thank you for tuning along. For everyone here at LI Sports Network, I'm Brady Campbell. The final score in the game tonight, ESM 5 and Pat Med 4 in overtime. Thank you for tuning in to SCHSHL Hockey here on LI Sports Network. Have a good night.